My beloved child, let me say this to you with tenderness that will not waver. You are not invisible, not to me. You may feel overlooked by those around you, but I have never turned my face away. Every sigh that escapes you, I have heard. Every tear that falls unseen, I have gathered as treasure. You think perhaps that silence means absence, that loneliness means abandonment. But silence is not my neglect. It is often my nearness, waiting for you to notice the steady rhythm of my presence, pulsing like a heartbeat within your chest. For even when you cannot feel me, I am closer than your breath. Do you remember the steps you have taken over the years? The miles of living, some light with joy, others heavy with sorrow. I walked them with you. You never trudged alone, though the weight made you stoop. The indignities you suffered, the times you felt diminished, those did not lessen your worth in my sight. Rather, they drew me nearer, for the broken-hearted have always been my dwelling place. You live now in a season where the world moves quickly and forgets those who no longer keep its pace. Your body may no longer be as strong as it once was. Your name may not be called as often. But hear me. Your life has not lost its meaning. The years behind you are not wasted, and the days before you are not empty. I see them all as part of a whole, woven into a story more beautiful than you can imagine. When you sit in your chair and remember days gone by, when faces long absent rise before you, do not think those memories are mere shadows. They are holy threads of your life, strands of love that I myself wove into being. And though people may pass, I remain the same yesterday, today, and forever, holding every chapter of your story in my hands. Your suffering has not alienated my concern. No wound of yours has gone unnoticed, no indignity ignored. When you were spoken to harshly, I felt the sting with you. When you grieved what was taken away, I wept beside you. And when you lay awake at night, turning over questions that had no answer, I stayed awake with you, keeping watch. My child, do not believe the lie that pain makes you less. Do not imagine that your suffering is wasted. You are passing through the fire, yes, but not abandoned in the flames. I am the one who walks with you there, as I walked with my servants long ago when the furnace roared but did not consume them. The fire you endure is not the blaze of destruction, but the heat of refining. Just as metal is purified only in the furnace, so your spirit is being made radiant. Every sorrow endured with trust, every indignity borne with dignity, every grief carried with faith. These are not wasted moments. They are the very fire by which I polish the gold within you. This is why I call you precious. This is why I say your latter years are not barren. Though the body weakens, the spirit shines brighter. Though the world may not applaud your endurance, I see the radiance growing, the hidden beauty coming forth like treasure from the earth. Child, I know you may ask, why must it hurt so much? Why must the path of life be marked by loss and burden? Hear me. This is not punishment. I am not against you. I am for you, always. What you feel as discipline is my love restoring you, shaping you, making you whole. I discipline not to break you, but to bring forth the truest, most beautiful version of you, the one made in my image, ready for the eternal day. Even now, in these later years, I invite you to draw nearer to me in your suffering. Whisper your pain to me. I will not turn away. Tell me your regrets. I will not condemn you. Lay your weariness in my hands. I will carry you. You do not need to pretend strength before me, for I delight to hold you in weakness. I see you, beloved. I see your quiet endurance, the faith that has outlasted storms, the tenderness you still carry even when others have been unkind. I see the love you have given over decades, the prayers you have whispered when no one else was listening. These are the treasures of your life, and I honor them. So rest in this truth. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. Your suffering is not wasted. I am near, nearer than you realize, nearer than the air that fills your lungs. And I will remain near until the day you see me face to face, when all sorrow will vanish and only joy will remain. For now, take comfort in this. Your story is not finished, and I am still writing it with care. Trust the author of your days, and know that in every quiet hour, in every hidden ache, I am with you, I am for you, and I will never let you go. My precious child, the fire you feel pressing against your soul is not there to destroy you, but to refine you. You have thought perhaps that the suffering in your later years was a cruel twist, a heavy burden laid on top of a weary body. But I tell you, every flame that licks against you has a purpose. It is drawing out of you what is purest, most radiant, most eternal. Consider the goldsmith. When he places raw ore into the furnace, the heat is intense, and the metal does not resist. It yields, it melts, it changes form. Why? Because within the rough stone lies something precious, something hidden. Only through fire can the dross rise to the surface. Only through heat can the impurities be burned away. The gold was always there, but it was concealed until the refining came. So it is with you, my child. The hardships you endure, illness that weakens your body, disappointments that bruise your heart, the loneliness of days that feel too long, these are not meaningless afflictions. They are the refining fire through which your true beauty, your eternal character, is being revealed. You see, the world looks only at what fades. It values strength of youth, speed of mind, swiftness of body. But I value what lasts beyond death. Faith that does not waver, humility that leans on me, love that does not give up. These are the treasures of heaven, and they are often formed most deeply in seasons of fire. Think of your own life. Was it not in times of difficulty that you discovered how strong prayer could be? Was it not when you were pressed that compassion grew in you, making you tender toward others who suffered? Did you not come to know me more intimately in the valley than on the mountaintop? Pain, though unwelcome, has been the tool that shaped you into who you are today. My beloved, you have asked me, why must I keep suffering? Have I not been tested enough? And I answer you with gentleness. I do not delight in your pain. I do not sit coldly by, measuring out your tears. No, I enter the fire with you. I take the heat upon myself. My son bore the weight of suffering so that no flame could ever consume you. You are not alone in this furnace. I am the one standing beside you. But I also tell you this. The fire you feel now is not punishment. It is preparation. It is making your spirit luminous, your character strong, your heart tender with my love. Every day you endure with faith, every moment you choose to trust rather than despair, is shaping you into a vessel that reflects my glory. Do you recall how silver shines only after it has been polished? How a diamond sparkles only after pressure has cut it into form? So too does your soul shine brightest after being refined. The suffering that feels like loss is in truth uncovering the treasure I placed within you long ago. I know this is hard for you to accept. You would rather I simply take the pain away. And I could. But then the deeper work would remain unfinished. If I removed every struggle too quickly, your spirit would remain unshaped, the gold hidden beneath the surface. But because I love you, I will not leave you unrefined. I love you too much to leave you as you are. I want to bring forth the truest, most radiant version of you, the one that will shine forever in my kingdom. Think of the generations who will be touched by your endurance, the younger ones who see your faith, even when life is hard, the friends who find courage in your quiet trust, the family members who will one day remember how you endured with grace and cling to the hope you carried. Do you see, beloved? The fire you are in is not only about you, it is also about the testimony your life bears to others. So when you feel the flames, do not despair. Remember that you are not in them alone. Remember that they are not burning you away, but burning away what does not belong. Fear, bitterness, doubt, so that what remains is pure, radiant, eternal. My child, let this comfort settle deep within you. I will not keep you in the fire one moment longer than necessary. I know the measure of your strength, and I will not let the flames consume you. I will bring you through, and when you come out, you will be more beautiful than you have ever imagined. Do not fear, then, the refining fire. Embrace its purpose, even as it hurts. For in my hands, pain is never wasted. Every sorrow is a tool, every hardship a teacher, every trial a step toward glory. And when at last the fire has done its work, you will shine with a brilliance that no earthly suffering could dim. You will step into my presence, and I will show you the treasure you became through the very pain you thought would break you. For now, hold fast to me. Trust that the fire is love's work, not wrath's. Believe that the furnace you endure is not an end, but a passageway to eternal splendor. I am with you. I am refining you. And soon, my child, you will see that every flame was worth the radiance it produced. My dear one, hear this with certainty. I do not punish you. I do not sit above you tallying wrongs, waiting for the moment to strike. That is not who I am. I am your Father, and my heart toward you is love everlasting. When hardship touches your life, it is not the cruel hand of vengeance, but the guiding hand of love, drawing you closer to me. You see discipline as a hard word, tied to memories of stern voices or heavy consequences. But my discipline is not like the world's. It is not meant to humiliate or to make you feel small. My discipline is restorative. It lifts you up. It heals what is broken. It calls you back to life. Think of the shepherd and his sheep. When the sheep wanders too near danger, the shepherd does not punish it out of anger. He gently uses his staff to guide it back to safety. The sheep may feel the tap, may resist the pull, but the shepherd's heart is to protect, not to harm. So it is with you. My rod and staff comfort you, even when they correct your path. My beloved, you carry regrets. I know them, for they weigh on your heart like stones. You think often of words you wish you had not spoken, choices you wish you had made differently, opportunities you fear are forever lost. And sometimes, when life grows difficult, you wonder if this is my way of paying you back for the past. But hear me, I do not repay evil with evil. I do not wound you for your mistakes. The blood of my Son has already covered every failure, every sin, every misstep. What I do now in your life is not retribution, it is restoration. I allow discipline not to condemn you, but to shape you into the likeness of Christ, to bring you into freedom and peace. Think of the gardener pruning his vines. The pruning shears are sharp, and the cut is not painless. Yet the gardener does not cut to harm the plant, but to make it flourish, to help it bear fruit in abundance. In the same way, my discipline may feel sharp for a moment, but it is always for your growth. I remove what hinders you, not because I despise you, but because I delight in the beauty you will bear. My child, in these later years of your life, I am not finished with you. You may think your time of growth is past, that discipline belongs to the days of youth. But no, discipline is love's gift in every season. Even now I am gently shaping your heart, teaching you to let go of bitterness, guiding you into forgiveness, loosening your grip on regrets. I am preparing you for the fullness of my kingdom, where every tear will be wiped away. When you feel the weight of my correction, do not run from it. Lean into it, for it is not my anger pressing upon you, but my love leading you home. Think of how a parent holds a child's hand, steering them away from danger. The child may resist, wanting to go their own way, but the parent persists because love cannot let the child walk into harm unguarded. So it is with me and you. My discipline is also gentle. I do not shout at you, nor do I break the bruised reed or snuff out the smoldering wick. I whisper in your conscience. I stir your heart through memory and reflection. I nudge you through the words of Scripture or the quiet voice of my spirit. I place people in your path who remind you of my truth. All of this is discipline, but it is soaked in mercy. And here is the promise you must hold on to. Every act of discipline from my hand leads to peace. The hardship you endure, the lessons you learn, the regrets you surrender, all of it works together to yield what I call the peaceful fruit of righteousness. You will taste it even now, as your heart finds rest in me, and you will see it in full when you stand with me face to face. So, my beloved, release the fear that I am against you. Do not imagine me as a judge eager to condemn. See me as your Father, your shepherd, your gardener, who tends to you with unwavering care. My discipline is proof of my love, evidence that I have not abandoned you. I refine you because you are mine, and I will not let you be less than what I created you to be. Lift up your head then, and do not let shame weigh you down. The past is forgiven. The present is being shaped. The The future is radiant with hope. Let every trial, every correction, every refining moment remind you not of my anger, but of my great restorative love. For I am not here to harm you. I am here to heal you. I am not here to shame you. I am here to raise you up. I am not here to punish you. I am here to bring you home. Walk with me, trust me, and let my discipline do its perfect work. Soon you will see that every moment of correction was my way of making you whole, my way of preparing you for eternal joy. My cherished one, your journey has not been in vain. Every step, every trial, every act of love, these are threads in the great tapestry I have been weaving with your life. You may not see the full picture yet, but I do, and what I see is beautiful. So often, you measure yourself by what you think you have failed to do, by opportunities you feel you missed, by mistakes that still ache. But I tell you this, your life is not defined by regrets. It is defined by my grace at work in you. Even in your weakness, you have been strong, for you leaned on me. Even in your sorrow, you have been radiant, for you hoped in me. And even in your silence, when words failed, your prayers rose before me like incense. Your legacy is not small. It is not forgotten. The love you showed, the wisdom you shared, the prayers you whispered, all these continue to ripple outward. Generations may not know your name, but they will feel the impact of your faith. For a seed planted in love never dies. It grows, it multiplies, it bears fruit long after the planter has gone home. Do not underestimate the quiet strength of your endurance. The way you held to me in hardship speaks louder than any sermon. The way you forgave, even when wounded, has left a mark on hearts. The way you continued to pray, even when you felt weary, has carried blessings into lives you may never see. This is your legacy, a testimony of faith that shines brighter than words. And now, my beloved, I offer you peace. Not the fragile peace the world offers, which comes and goes like the wind, but the deep, abiding peace that flows from my spirit. This peace does not erase the past, but redeems it. It does not ignore your pain, but transforms it. It does not depend on circumstances, but rests on the certainty of my presence. When you sit quietly and feel the weight of years, let that peace wrap around you like a warm cloak. When fear tries to whisper about what lies ahead, let peace silence it with my promise. I will never leave you, nor forsake you. When regrets try to resurface, let peace remind you, it is finished. The cross has covered it all. And beyond peace lies hope, luminous, eternal hope. Do you not see? Your future is radiant. The years before you are not an end, but a passageway. Death is not a wall, but a door opening into my eternal dwelling. Beyond it waits joy beyond imagination, beauty beyond description, love without end. You will not enter that tomorrow as a weary soul, but as one refined, radiant, and whole. Every tear you have shed will be wiped away by my own hand. Every sorrow will vanish like morning mist. Every broken piece of your story will shine with redemption. And you will stand in the light of my glory, clothed in the radiance of eternity. But even now, yes, even now, you carry a piece of that radiant tomorrow within you. For my kingdom is already alive in your heart. The peace you feel in my presence, the hope that steadies you in storms, the love that still flows from you. These are glimpses of heaven already breaking into your days. So do not think your latter years are lesser years. They are luminous years, years filled with legacy, with peace, with the nearness of eternal hope. You may walk more slowly, but you walk more closely with me. You may speak fewer words, but they carry greater weight. You may see life differently now, but that is because you are looking with eyes trained for eternity. Child, release the fear of being forgotten. I have written your name in my book of life, and it cannot be erased. Release the fear of running out of time. You are stepping into timelessness, where every moment will be filled with joy. Release the fear of leaving little behind. Your legacy is not measured in monuments or wealth, but in the eternal impact of love. And that love has flowed through you abundantly. Now, rest in me. Rest in the knowledge that your life has mattered, that your story is cherished, that your tomorrow is radiant. Look forward, not with dread, but with expectation. For the best is yet to come. And when your final breath on earth gives way to your first breath in eternity, I will be there to welcome you. My arms will open, my voice will call your name, and my joy will overwhelm you. You will know then, without doubt, that everything you endured, everything you hoped, everything you trusted, was leading you home. So lift your head, my beloved child. The fire has refined you, my discipline has restored you, and your future is luminous. Your legacy is secure, your peace is complete, and your hope is eternal. I am with you always. I have loved you through every season, and I will love you forevermore. And soon you will see me face to face, radiant in glory, welcoming you into joy that will never end.